Well, and they just keep winning and opening eyes, and this Brock Purdy story continues to be unbelievable. So, RC, let's start big picture, and then we'll work our way small. If we were the college football playoff committee, the four of us right now, and you were voting, give me the top three teams in the NFC in order.
Well, the Philadelphia Eagles would be number one. The San Francisco 49ers are firmly planted at number two and the biggest threat to the Philadelphia Eagles. And then you have the Dallas Cowboys. And I get it. The Dallas Cowboys are the team with the shiny star on their helmet. And we love talking about them in the A's of get up. But when we talk about what's really getting down to winning football games is what the San Francisco 49ers have. They have not just a good defense, but a dominant defense. Skilled players all around the field, starting with Christian McCaffrey on offense, going to George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and Deebo Samuel when he returns. And you have the best quarterback play that this team has gotten all year. Yeah, it's better than what we saw from Trey Lance. It's better than what we saw from Jimmy G. Brock Purdy is the best player that's played that position for this team the entire season, and that's why he has this team rolling and primed for an NFC Championship matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles.
You see, our analytics have not yet caught up to RC and the rest of us, candidly, who are this in love with the 49ers. A lot of that has to do with chances of being the one seed, and the Eagles have the overwhelming chance. And RC just said, Brooke, that they're getting the best quarterback play they've gotten all year. It's hard to argue as you watch this kid, Brock Purdy. But I always turn to you to sort of put things into a story. Like, I don't know how to begin to explain, if Brock Purdy were to actually lead this team to the Super Bowl, just how unprecedented that would be.
Yeah, I mean, look, I talk about Yinzer catnip. This is journalist catnip. Like, I'm ready to write this story. And I've gotten to cover some pretty cool Cinderella stories. Like, look, I saw Duck Hodges come in and start games for the Steelers in 2019. This is better than that. This is better than an undrafted rookie coming in, duck collar, all that stuff. Like, this guy was Mr. Irrelevant. This is the best story in Thursday Night Football all season. This is the best story in the NFL right now. Like, we thought that the Baker Mayfield stuff last week was good. This is a real Cinderella story. This is a guy that was the last pick in the draft. This just doesn't happen. And for him to be, playing the best, like what RC said, he is giving them the best quarterback play all season. He could really lead them to the playoffs and a Super Bowl.
Look at the names on that screen, and there's one or another thing about them that would separate them from Brock Purdy. Either the pedigree, so guys like Colin Kaepernick did not come as a surprise. Jeff Hostetler had been in the league a long time. Nick Foles had been a high draft pick, and then others of them, even Kurt Warner, who came from about as close to coming from nowhere as you could. He started the entire season. This kid Brock Purdy has started 2 games. Nico, could this team go to the Super Bowl with Brock Purdy as its quarterback?
After watching last night's game, yes. And before last night's game, I said, no, I don't think so. But just watching the command that he has and his ability to just play the game plan out and execute the game plan in a hostile environment. And then you watch this team, the weapons that they have offensively, but more so the defense. So you can rely on your defense to create turnovers, to really put you in a position where you only have to score 17 points and you will win because they're holding teams to under 15 points, basically. 15.1 is what they're averaging. So after last night, even less. So again, I think that with a young quarterback and the way this offense functions, when you get Deebo back, it's get the ball out of his hand quickly, put it to the right people, let them do the work, and just manage the game. And he can do that, which last night, I was pleasantly surprised with what I saw.
Look, they've won 7 consecutive games. There's no question they are peaking at the right time. The 49ers feel like a legitimate threat to the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.